Perfection is achieved not when there is nothing more to add, but when there is nothing more left to take away. Namaste and a very good morning. I am Sanjana Kothari and I welcome all of you to today's morning assembly on behalf of TGS IB. Today is the 4th of March 2021. TGS music team is going to aid in invoking us the blessings of the divine in our venture. Please get ready for our morning prayers.
नमस्कार। माटी कहे कुम्हार को तू क्या रोंदे मोय, एक दिन ऐसो आएगो मैं रो दूंगी तोय। प्रस्तुत कबीर साहब रचित इस सुंदर भजन से हमें यह सीख मिलती है, जीवन क्षण भंगुर है, हमारा यह शरीर नाशवंत है। एक दिन हंस को, यहाँ तात्पर्य है जीव को, अकेले ही उड़ जाना है। किसी भी बात का अभिमान किए बिना, किसी भी बात का अभिमान किए बिना अच्छे और सच्चे कर्म करके जीवन सफल बनाना है। अपने नेक कार्यों से ही हमें अपना जीवन संवारना है। जब तुम आयो जगत में जग हंसे तुम रोए, ऐसी करनी कर चलो तुम हंसो जग रोए।
एक डाल दो पंछी रे बैठा, कौन गुरु कौन चेला। ओ
एक डाल दो पंछी रे बैठा, कौन गुरु कौन चेला। ओ
अरे गुरु की करनी गुरु भरेगा,
गुरु की करनी गुरु भरेगा।
अरे चेला की करनी चेला रे साधो भाई उड़ जा हंस अकेला। ओ
एक डाल दो पंछी रे बैठा, कौन गुरु कौन चेला।
अरे माटी चुन चुन महल बनाया, लोग कहे घर मेरा। ओ
माटी चुन चुन महल बनाया, लोग कहे घर मेरा।
अरे ना घर तेरा ना घर मेरा,
ना घर तेरा ना घर मेरा।
चिड़िया रेन बसेरा रे साधो भाई उड़ जा हंस अकेला। ओ
एक डाल दो पंछी रे बैठा, कौन गुरु कौन चेला।
अरे मात कहे ये पुत्र हमारा, बहन कहे ये वीरा। ओ अरे भाई कहे ये भुजा हमारी,
भाई कहे ये भुजा हमारी,
अरे नारी कहे नर मेरा रे साधु भाई उड़ जा हंस अकेला। ओ
एक डाल दो पंजीर बैठा, कौन गुरु कौन चेला।
This entire year has been a document in minimalism and monotony. Therefore, our quest for perfection, on the contrary, should not end, but rather gain momentum to distinguish the passage from one day to another. So, this assembly is our very own, but Netflix inspired, the map of tiny perfect things. The beauty and ingenuity of numbers is nothing new, and yet ever new as it gives us an identity to this day we are living. The poem for our enjoyment now is one that reveals symmetry and pattern where there is none. We have for you the perfection of numbers in the poem 59, written by Harry Baker and recited by Siddhi Changela.
59. 59 wakes up on the wrong side of the bed. Realizes all his hair is on one side of his head. Takes just under a minute to work out that it's because of the way that he slept. He finds some clothes and gets dressed. He can't help but look into the mirror and be subtly impressed. How he looks rough around the edges and yet casually messed. And as he glances out the window, he sees the sight that he gets blessed with of 60 from across the street. Now 60 was beautiful, with perfectly trimmed cuticles, dressed in something suitable, never rude or crude at all, unimprovable, right on time as usual, more on cue than a snooker ball, but liked to play it super cool. 59 wanted to tell her that he knew her favorite flower. He thought of her every second, every minute, every hour. But he knew it wouldn't work. He'd never get the girl. Because although she lived across the street, they came from different worlds. While 59 admired 60's perfectly round figure, 60 thought 59 was odd. One of his favorite films was 101 Dalmatians. She preferred the sequel. He romanticized the idea they were star-crossed lovers. They could overcome the odds and evens because they had each other. While she maintained the strict views imposed on her by her mother, that separate could not be equal. And though at the time he felt stupid and dumb for trying to love a girl controlled by her stupid mom, he should have been comforted by the simple sum that take away 59 from 60 and you're left with the one. Sure enough, after 2 months of mopping around, 61 days later, 61 was who he found. He had lost his keys and his parents were out. So one day after school, he went into a house. As he noticed the slightly wonky numbers on the door, he wondered why he'd never introduced himself before. As she let him in, his jaw dropped in awe. 61 was like 60, but a little bit more. She had prettier eyes and an approachable smile, and like him, rough around the edges, casual style. And like him, everything was in disorganized piles. And like him, her mom didn't mind if friends stayed a while, because she was like him and he liked her. He reckoned she would like him if she knew he was like her. And it was different this time. I mean, this girl was wicked. So he plucked up the courage and asked for her digits. She said, "I'm 61. He grinned and said, "I'm 59. Today I've had a really nice time. So tomorrow, if you wanted, you could come over to mine." "Sure," she said. She loved talking to someone just as quirky. She agreed to this unofficial first date. In the end, he was only ready 1 minute early. But it didn't matter because she arrived 1 minute late. And from that moment on, there was non-stop chatter. How they loved X Factor, how they had two factors, how they did not matter. Distinctiveness made them better. By the end of the night, they knew they were meant together. And one day, she was talking about stuck-up 60. She noticed that 59 looked a bit shifty. He blushed, told her of his crush. The best thing that never happened because it led to us. 61 was clever. See, not prone to jealousy. She looked him in the eyes and told him quite tenderly, "You're 59, I'm 61. Together, we combine to become twice what 60 could ever be." At this point, 59 had tears in his eyes. He was so glad to have this one-of-a-kind girl in his life. He told her the very definition of being prime was that with only one and himself could his heart divide. And she was the one he wanted to give her heart to. She said she felt the same, and now she knew the films were half true. Because that wasn't real love. That love was just a sample. When it came to true love, they were the prime example. Thank you.
We have for you another pearl in the string, and that is a dance performance on the Sufi song Ayat by Devanshi Parekh. The lyrics are a notch above, and Devanshi becomes a part of the phenomenon with her heartfelt performance. The quest of the missing is what keeps us momentum of our actions. But what about those who have gone missing? What does life mean for them who are untimely removed like a leaf in the storm? What about the branch from where they are torn off? Sakshi Rajani brings us to this poem full of writhing emotions and helpless questions. Missing by Rakesh Tiwari and recited by Sakshi Rajani.
नमस्ते। मेरी कविता का शीर्षक है मिसिंग और उसके कवि है राकेश तिवारी। वो चेहरे न मेरे अपने हैं, न पराये हैं, न रिश्ते हैं वो दूर के। हर शाम मुझे कुछ चेहरे बस देखते हैं घूर के। भागती हुई भीड़ से, हारती हुई जंग लड़ते हुए, स्टेशन गली मोहल्लों के रास्तों से गुजरते हुए और इन्हीं स्टेशन की सीढ़ियों से उतरते हुए एक हरे लाल नीले सफेद से पोस्टर पर मेरी नजर जाती है और जाते ही बस ठहर जाती है, जिसमें लिखी होती है बातें जिसे पढ़कर हैरा आंखें परेशान अक्ल होती है, किसी जाने पहचाने की जैसे उसमें शक्ल होती है। उम्र 10-12 साल, घुंघराले बाल, चेहरा जैसे फरिश्ते का अक्स हो या फिर मेरे वालिद जैसा नजर आने वाला बुजुर्ग जैसा शख्स हो, और नीचे दर्ज होती है वो तारीख जब से उस चेहरे का ना कोई सुराग ना कोई पता होता है। ये उसकी कहानी है जो पिछले कई दिनों से, हफ्तों से, महीनों से लापता होता है। मैं घर से ऑफिस और ऑफिस से घर के सफरनामे को जब खत्म कर लेती हूँ, मैं उस उम्मीद से उन चेहरों को अपने जहन में दफन कर लेती हूँ कि न जाने कौन से मंदिर की गली या दरगाह से गुजरते हुए, न जाने कौन सी स्टेशन की सीढ़ियों से उतरते हुए उस पोस्टर लगाने वाले की उम्मीद मिल जाए। शायद वो शर्मा जी, शायद वो शालिनी, शायद वो हमीद मिल जाए तो उन्हें इत्तना करूं, उन्हें बता दूं, उनकी दुनिया उन्हें वापस लौटा दूं। क्या है कि इस एहसास से रूबरू हो चुकी हूं मैं, नहीं मेरा कोई अपना खोया नहीं, कुछ अपनों को हमेशा के लिए खो चुकी हूं मैं। मुझे इस बात का सुकून तो था, वो कहां किस हाल में मालूम तो था। अब उनका सोचो जिनके कांधे पर जनाजा नहीं, उन्हें अपनों के लौटने का भी अंदाजा नहीं। वो हर सुबह बस एक सवाल लिए उठते हैं कि उनका खुदा क्या उन्हें ये दिन दिखलाएगा क्या, वो जो गया या ले जाया गया वो लौट कर आएगा क्या। और बात कोई संगीन नहीं थी। शर्मा जी इवनिंग वॉक पर गए थे, याददाश्त कमजोर थी, गलियां जानते थे, आलोक और विनय पे इंदौर के सारे रास्ते पहचानते थे। शगुन कौन नहीं जानता था उसे गली मोहल्ले या शहर में। शालिनी लड़ती शौहर से पर देर सवेरे मिल जाती आस पड़ोस के घर में। हमीद बोल नहीं सकता था पर अम्मी सब कुछ जानकर सुन लिया करती थी और मौसम आने से पहले ही उसके पसंदीदा रंगों का वो स्वेटर चुन लिया करती थी। पर कहते हैं ना कि शहरों का मंजर हर रोज जैसा होता नहीं, वो शाम उनमें से कोई अपने घर लौटा नहीं। दुआओं के एवज में हजारों रुपए निकाले गए, फोन बुक कॉन्टेक्ट के सारे नंबर खंगाले गए। उनके अपने स्टेशन गली मोहल्लों के रास्तों तक पहुंच रहे थे। आलोक के पापा हाथों में पोस्टर लिए, हमीद की अम्मी वो स्वेटर लिए, बस यही सोच रहे थे कि शायद वो अपने किसी फरिश्ते या देवता को नाराज कराए हैं और बड़ी उम्मीद से लगाए उन्होंने वो पोस्टर जिसे मैं और आप अभी अभी नजरअंदाज कर रहे हैं। उस वक्त हम गुम रहते हैं। रहना भी चाहिए ना अपने कारोबार में, पर यकीन मानिए इंदौर की गलियों से मोहम्मद अली रोड तक कोई होता है बस एक फोन कॉल के इंतजार में। काश कितनी खुशकिस्मत हमारी तकदीरें होती, काश हमारे जहन में कैद आज सारी तस्वीरें होती, तो हाजी अली के सिग्नल के पास बैठा वो बच्चा जो तुम्हें चाय बिस्कुट के लिए सता रहा था, मंदिर के पास बैठा वो पागल सा शख्स जो हर दूसरे शख्स को अपना बता रहा था, स्टेशन पर बैठा वो बुजुर्ग जो तुमसे अपना ही पता पूछ रहा था, या तुम्हारी गांव वाली ट्रेन में वो लड़का जो तुम्हारी सीटें पहुंच रहा था। मंगलसूत्र पहने हाथों में सूटकेस लिए वो लड़की न जाने कहां पहुंचने की होड़ में, या फिर ये बहुत ही प्यारी सी बच्ची अपने जैसी ना दिखने वाली माँ की गोद में। उस वक्त हम तो मौजूद बिल्कुल वहीं थे, अपनी ही दुनिया में गुम तो कहीं थे, पर जरा सोचो वो सारे चेहरे कहीं वो तो नहीं थे। मैं जानती हूँ तुम्हें चोट पहुंचाए मेरे लफ्ज उतने सख्त नहीं, मैं जानती हूँ जाया करने के लिए तुम्हारे पास वक्त नहीं, बस एक इंतजार है कि अगली बार जब ये पोस्टर देखो तो थोड़ी देर रुकना, उन्हें पढ़कर देखना। उन्हें अच्छा लगेगा कि उसे देखने के खातिर कुछ देर के लिए सही कुछ लोग तो ठहरे। न जाने हम में से किसकी कोशिश से अपने घर गली आंगन खिड़की में फिर पहुंच जाए वो चेहरे, वो मिसिंग से चेहरे। धन्यवाद।
The passage of time is only felt by us when the seasons change and when day turns to night and strengths to weaknesses. Human endeavor at all times is to catch these fleeting moments and turn them eternal. Another quest for ephemeral perfection. The performance now is by Haley Chauhan on the timeless song Lag Ja Gale by the famous composer Madan Mohan. The present times are trying to an extent that the most upbeat of all are also succumbing to the ennui and despair. To uplift all of us to a level of serendipity is the song Evermore by Taylor Swift, and performed today for us by Diana Bush.
Gray November, I've been down since July. Motion be tall again. Where the weather be the frost or the violence of the dark days, I'm always out being tossed. Is there a line that I could just go across? And when I was shipwrecked, I thought of you and the things that would be lost. The cracks of light, I dreamed of you. We sort of will be torn again. It's really enough to get me through the violence of the dark days. I'm always out being torn. I swear, is there a line that you were there? And I was catching my breath, floors of a cabin creaking under my step, and I couldn't be sure. I had a feeling so peculiar. This pain wouldn't be forevermore. Evermore, evermore. This pain wouldn't be forevermore, evermore.
Let's rise to the national anthem. Assembly, Saudhan.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Assembly, Vishram. Let us end this prosperous day with a quote. Today is the first day of the rest of your life, so live in the present moment because that is all you will ever have. Last but not the least, point to Socho. Balance in ideology is difficult to achieve as one school of thought develops, prospers, and gains momentum to overpower and eliminate others. Hence, equity is a dream. Today we end with one such effort. Tamanna Patel brings us to this balance between feminism and misandry.
The point of Socho for today is the role of feminists in our society. It has been found that the general public thinks that the line between being a feminist and a misandrist is quite obscure. However, in reality, it is pretty well defined. Misandry is the hatred of, contempt for, or prejudice against men or boys. Feminism, on the other hand, is all about equality for all the genders. While it is quite possible for the public, unaware public, to confuse the two and in turn end up going against the idea of feminism entirely, it is also quite possible for the rage of feminists to manifest itself into movements that propagate ideas of misandry, which is then termed as feminism. Both these scenarios are equally self-destructive. One of the most shocking things that I've heard when I bring up a conversation about equality between the genders is how now men must have the right to hit women without any serious repercussions. It is very disheartening to learn that violence against women is one of the first things that strikes the mind. On the other hand, all feminists are looking for is equal pay, equal freedom, and equal job opportunities. When we talk about equality between men and women, we're not saying that there are no differences between them. Equal does not mean identical.
Here, it simply means that these differences should not mean that there will be different levels of access to both the genders to opportunities in society. The motive here is not to destroy, seek revenge, or suppress the gender that is currently in a position of power, but it is rather to restore a balance. So, are you a feminist, a misandrist, or choose to stay silent when you are needed the most? Thank you.
નમસ્તે. દરેકના જીવનમાં એક સાચો ગુરુ હોય છે જે પોતાના શિષ્યોને સાચો રસ્તો અને સાચો માર્ગ બતાવે છે. ખૂબ જ પ્રાચીન ભજન આટલો જન્મ સુધારો, ગુરુજી મારો આટલો જન્મ સુધારો. આ પ્રાચીન ભજનમાં ગુરુ માટે સુંદર ભાવ રજૂ થયો છે કે અમારા અંતરના આત્મામાં રહેલી શક્તિઓને જે ઓળખાવે એ ગુરુને સાક્ષાત વંદન.
ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः।
गुरु गोविंद दोनों खड़े किसको लागू पाए, बलिहारी गुरुदेव के तूने गोविंद दियो बताए। जय गुरुदेव जय गुरुदेव।